for a second because I've been having this. So I've been thinking about like this left behind, right? I've been thinking about all of these like this ascension and everything. I remember when it was talking about the book of Noah, right? When they had Noah build this ark or whatever, and it's like those who were left behind were the people who did not take heed to the messages, right? The people that did not listen to the vision that Noah had, because I feel like it wasn't just Noah that had this message or giving it out. I feel like it was other people who may have heard the message, but maybe they were just turned off to what was being said, or they just felt like so many years went by that nothing happened, so they didn't really take heed. So my whole thing is this: the people that were left behind back in Noah days were the ones that drowned, right? So they died, they perished. Although the reason why, because the spirits of like the Nephilim and all of their spirits, the spirits of 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 these fallen angels or whatever still survive the spirits but not the body. So being left behind meaning that you're going to perish. And then I was reverting back to the revelations, which is now the now time, right? How they're saying that you know, the rapture, the return of the Christ consciousness. And that's like when we come to this acknowledgement, this awareness, this conscious awareness of who we are, what we're capable of, and us rising out of a negative vibration. Hey, even what is y'all still doing up? And it's like we're rising out of this negative spell. And I'm like, so the ones that are stuck in a lower vibration, the people that are stuck in deceit, denial, lack, what happens to them, right? Because you know they say that the world is like separating for there's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. The new now knowing that earth is with, I mean that the heaven and hell is within the person, right? Oh, I need to be in the gym. Heaven and hell is within the person. I feel like the new heaven is the new way of us thinking, which I mean the new world that we create within our minds that we are perceiving of being joyful. Like some people, it's taken away from the 3D to material things, and it's basically like learning how to live in the moment, learning how to really love from a healed perspective. Those who refuse to heal, those who refuse to evolve, they are the ones that are left behind because their self-conscious awareness isn't rising up to this new altitude, this new dimension. So if they don't rise, what happens? It means they will have to perish, right? Meaning maybe their physical form, because one thing we do hear about this ascension, our bodies are crystallizing, so our bodies are going through a change for the type of atmosphere that this new earth is has to dwell on, and those who are refusing or unable to evolve, they're going to be stuck on a lower dimensional plane, a lower vibrational beings. Now, I was just looking at this thing about how alcohol is basically how like when people get drunk, then it's easier for spirits to actually dwell within them, and usually like the spirits can only enter through like a cut or something. So that's the reason why they try to make you fall and kind of cut yourself so that you'll be more submissible to what those lower vibrational entities are. Now, those lower vibrations need bodies to even dwell and exist. So if we are rising to a higher plane and a higher acknowledgement, those lower vibrations are being decimated, right? No follow, no fellows. So my whole thing is this: as we arise and we ascend, family, understand that the life that we know it won't exist. The people that we know won't exist. I don't know. That's just crazy to me. Oh, I be thinking, the things on my when I be sliding by in my city. And these little things I be thinking about. So I'm like, so once we get to this plateau of pure separation, eh, everybody on the low vibration about to die. I don't know, are they gonna disintegrate? What's gonna happen? Like, I guess I just gotta wait to see what's gonna happen. But, anyway, so what y'all still doing up? It's early in the morning. I'm gonna pull two cards for y'all before I get back off here. I just wanted to get that out. I don't know why I want to get a lot of shit up with you. Messages of clarity and truth. One side. Ooh. Scorpio, somebody is desiring you right now. Ooh, they got this lustful energy towards you. Somebody want to kiss you. They looking at your lips saying your lips look juicy. Ooh, let me try to put my lip gloss on just in case this for me. Girl, nobody checking for you early in the morning. I know, but just in case. Never know, my king god might have woke up early to look for me. It's so many discrepancies. But yeah, I see right now, family. Thank you, Lisa. You know, I'm trying to get my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. uh, so right now, I do see chains weighed down. Somebody feels weighed down by the desires that they have in you, Scorpio. Um, Spirit said this person is being haunted by your images wherever they go. Whoever this is, there's somebody that could travel a lot or fly a lot or just really move around. They feel like they're seeing you everywhere they go. They're seeing you in certain people. This person sees people and sees like I'm getting your featuristics, like this person, like if it's your nose, they'll look at somebody like, damn, they got Scorpio nose or they got Scorpio lips or eyes. Like this person is really piecing you up towards an individual and they feel weighed down because they have not been able to come talk to you. This person right here, there's people that are petty that are gossiping about you, Scorpio. I know you like what's new, but the gossiping I feel like the energy is turning around though. Like the people are envious and petty, but more so now this gossip is how is Scorpio doing what Scorpio is doing. A lot of people are mad at you, Scorpio, because you're not accepting them back into your life because you learned the lesson and you grew past what they thought you were going to be able to and past what they're disciplined enough to get to. And I feel like a lot of these people are going to be the ones that are left behind because they're refusing to do the work. I hear people are cursed. You have a lot of people that are cursed, Scorpio, because of the curses that they tried to place on you. For somebody, I feel like your father's family, ex-wife or ex-daughter's children or something, they tried to curse you because they felt like you were the favorite child or something, or favored by your father or something like that. For some of you guys, you do have on your father's side, their family could be full of witch doctors or whatever, but unbeknownst to you, and I feel like they've been doing they've been doing magic on you. Right now, I do see whoever this is that's desiring you sexually. They've been sending you messages in your dreams, trying to fornicate with you in your dreams. So, Scorpio, side note, very important. Don't have sex in your dream, especially if it's with somebody in your past or give you this familiar energy because. They are trying to attach to you in the spirit realm, and believe it or not, your mind is so fucking powerful. If you sleep with somebody in your mind, it is attaching spiritual ties. I know that shit crazy, but it's true. And if you notice, you could be feeling connected to situations and people a lot. It's like you could think about somebody and immediately they'll call you or something. Spirit says we are awakening to how connected we truly are to everything and everyone around us. Some of these people are still holding on to your heart energy that you gave them. It could have even been years ago. They keep it so that they can stay connected to you. It's like no matter how hard you try to disconnect from somebody, it's like it you'll do cutting cords and everything, and it seems like for a while they'll be off your mind, but then they just pop back in. Like, what the fuck? I remember, family, like not too long ago, I think I said this in one of my videos, like I was literally in the cabinet trying to find me a cake to make, right? And the thing is, immediately somebody from my past popped up. I saw the motherfucker's face and everything, like on borderline begging and shit, right? And it was like, I'm like, my mind, because sometimes I be forgetting, like I be all up in the spiritual world in the 3D, right? And I was like, what the fuck do you want? Like, if anybody else was in the house with me, they would be like, girl, what's wrong with you? Nothing, pineapples. But it was like, it was so clear. I could feel this person, like even smell the scent of them. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Spirit, why is this person thinking of me right now? Of all people, right? And it kind of like reminded me when I was in Vegas, right? Um, I was coming back from the restroom, and like they're like this, it was at this hookah lounge, and it was like, you know, I was speaking to the booth because everybody energy was really high vibration, but it was this one booth where it was this girl and like these two other ladies, and I'm like, oh hey, you know, they all vibe. This one girl was like, hey, and I said, like me, because I feel energy and I deal with energy so much, family. I did like this, and I said, oh, what is that? Like I'm coming. I'm in the sidewalk path, like, hey, and I'm looking, I could feel the negative darkness, like she was insecure, she didn't like herself, she wanted to be mad about something. And I just looked, because, you know, I'm so high vibrational and shit, I said, oh, what is that? Negative energy. She said, negative energy. I said, oh, nothing. And I had left. It was so crazy. I wanted to pull that fucking demon up out of her. Like, I was like, girl, I'm not about to do no ecstasies in this lounge today. I'm not about to do it. But yeah, it just became, it's crazy how you could feel things so potently now. Yeah, 144, that's who we be. Yeah. So right now, Spirit is saying, Scorpios, whoever this person is desiring you, that you really not messing with, because I feel like in some aspects you're still healing from a situation, dealing with them. I feel like they're just waiting and watching and being pressed. This person is stuck in their head. They have not been doing no movements. I feel like right now this person's kind of trying to sneak in, and because you walked away from them, this person is talking about you. They gossiping, but, and I do get like, I'm getting, I can't even lie, I'm getting like a ex connection, but I'm also getting friends. For some of y'all had a friend that was sexually attracted to you, like honestly, and it's like, but they were jealous of you at the same time, and they were really sneaky and deceptive. I feel like you ended up walking away from them, and they started gossiping about you, of course, but now they want to come towards you, and it's like, they see you doing busy, now they're trying to sneak back into your world, wanting to come to calmer waters. And like I say, you do have, you have a King of Wands. I feel like, for some of y'all have some friends that was very sexually attracted to you. And like, you could know it or whatever, but it's like this person got emotional with, like, bitch, we friends. Like, and then I see there's this male who wants to come back in. This person and I say want to come back in because Spirit says you already know who this person is. They want to come back in and start a new beginning with you. But Spirit is saying that you have a new beginning that's starting already. For a lot of you Scorpio, Spirit says you have, y'all about to be like, I'm getting a super duper power couple. Like, it's like Romeo and Juliet. I feel like the connection is going to be so strong. And for some of y'all Scorpios, Spirit says some of y'all been calling in. You wanted somebody that's like possessive, but in a good way. Spirit says there's somebody that's going to come in where they are going to be so focused on you. They're going to be so protective of you. They're going to let you be free in your own way. But when it comes to like respect, they're going to demand people respect you. Now, trust me, you already have people that respect you. You already, you know what I'm saying? That is what you already demand. But it's like for the women Scorpio, Spirit says what's coming to you is somebody where you can feel vulnerable, you will feel protected, where you can actually be so comfortable in your feminine energy, and you don't have to be in your masculine energy because you have your masculine there. I don't know, but it's gonna feel good because the feeling I'm feeling right now, like I don't even got there yet, but I can feel it already. I feel like it's already here. And Spirit says you're just gonna really be able to. I feel like a woman, man, shirt, short skirt. Oh, 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 I wanna be free. Yeah, Spirit says somebody coming in, they about to let you be free. I feel like this is the type of person that when you go out, they're gonna be like, baby, do what you wanna do, don't worry about it. I got you. I feel like they're gonna and for a lot of you Scorpios, you've always been, I feel like Spirit says this relationship is going to heal your inner child because I feel like ever since you were young, Scorpio, you grew up fast. You had to protect those that were even older than you because you were old. So I feel like even going out, even with your friend, and you were like the mama of the group. You were the one that's always watching out, observant. Like you couldn't really let your guard down because because was nobody else, there to be the protector. And I feel like a lot of your inner child was missing that ability to just be free, be open, and not have to be in have to take on a protective role so early. And I feel like for a lot of Scorpios, you didn't feel protected. And I feel like that only aided when certain things happened in your life, dealing with certain people, situations. You just realize, and I feel like that's the reason why a lot of Scorpios are so cautious about letting people in and so aware of how vulnerable they can be in front of certain people, because when you did give somebody that chance, like they let you down, and that energy of not feeling or being protected is something that kind of triggers you now. And Spirit says that whoever this individual is that's coming in, Spirit says that you're going to heal in places and things that you never thought that you needed healing from. I mean, me just even thinking about it makes me, it's going to things where I didn't even know needed healing until like this very fucking moment. And I'm just feeling the energy of this masculine that is going to show you things that maybe your father never showed you, your siblings couldn't show you. Spirit says it's going to put you in like this childlike state again, state of mind. And the truth is, the most powerful is women or beings. I feel like they have no choice but to be powerful. And even though I can only speak for myself, even though I feel like most of my power came because I was one deep, I had to do things by myself, I didn't have that support. I feel like once this king God, once this God queen, whoever it is that comes into your life or comes into our life, I feel like it's going to amplify our power. It's going to make us more powerful than we ever could have been, because we are so used to rocking alone. We are so used to putting things off, taking the minimum of love, self-love, and I just feel like Spirit says this energy that's coming in, we're going to surrender all of that. And it's kind of like leaving it at our own personal cross, where we were crucified, where we were deceived, where we were abused, where we were taken advantage of, where we trusted those that we felt like were supposed to protect us. Spirit says that something is coming in and is going to wipe away all of those hidden fears, those things that you never even spoke of to anyone because you felt like it wasn't going to do anything or nothing was going to be done. Spirit says right now all of that is coming. It's coming and it is about to be healed. Spirit said it's about to be laid out. It's about to be laid out. And don't think for 1 minute that every hurt, every deception, every moment, everything where you felt like you got taken advantage of, where you felt like you were discarded, Spirit says that was only for your blessing, family. And just know that there are beautiful days ahead of you. So with that being said, Spirit knows that we done been through some shit. Spirit knows that we have been betrayed on levels that, even speaking of, a lot of people wouldn't even think that you've been through, because how you keep a fucking smile on your face. Spirit says you're gonna be healed from all of that. And just know, Scorpios, the very thing that you have overcome, the very thing that you have conquered, you have become victorious over. There's so many people that didn't make it. There's so many people that are mentally unstable. There's so many people that have taken their own life. There's so many people that have ruined other people's life because of what they have went through. And Spirit says your karma is coming back. And trust me, every last one of those demons that tried to kill you and destroy you, take your innocence, Spirit says you better believe they're reaping what they're sowing. So just know you have wonderful things coming for you. Yeah, so all of that pain, all of that, it was for a reason. And the truth is, family, if God had told us what we had to go through to get to where we are, we wouldn't have signed up for this shit. I ain't gonna even lie, I don't think I would have. Maybe that's why we made the decision before we came back here to Earth, because if we had known that the things that we had to go through to get to this particular point in our ascension, we probably wouldn't have made it. We would have been like, no, if I gotta go through that, I don't wanna, I don't want it, but we made it. We here. Sacred suffering is for real. But you know, all our worst days are behind us. We're in our glory days. We are in this. Who is last will be first. So with that, Spirit says, enjoy our time on the top, because we're gonna be here forever. And your ancestors want you to know the generational curses that you broke from them, the things that you had to go through, that they went through, being shamed, being lied on, being raped, being abused, being deceived by those that you trusted the most. Spirit says your time to shine is now. Don't apologize for shit, because the burdens that you carried wasn't just the burdens of your own, but the burdens of your ancestors, and they respect you so much, and trust me, they got your back. So this is a message of good cheer. And just know that, family, blessings are all around you now. And those that have done the things that people wouldn't dreamed of happen to you, trust me, karma's already tearing that ass up. Anyway, I love y'all, Scorpios. Remember, we strong for a reason. We warriors. We are fucking gods. Wake up to who you truly are, because we got shit to do. What we've been through was a lot, but where we going is so much more better. So keep that smile on your face, keep those haters mad, and let's continue to create with our beautiful asses. I love you, family. Have a wonderful morning.